Too much order. Happy to be respected. This is our country.
There are so many killings in this country.
We are not refugees. We know our rights. Natuka kubali.
Due process. This time, I'm not letting it go.
That's true.
I'm not letting it go.
Women power! Women power! Passaris power! We will not let it go.
What we're going to do is follow due process, and we've got work to do. Do you know? We have so much work to do as a country to address poverty, to address economic and social empowerment of our people, to address the grassroots needs of our citizens, the ones who put us in office. I think it's important, it's important that we start focusing on developmental issues. We have a lot to do. It's already 2 years into my term. The next 3 years, no one is going to deter me from doing what I need to do to serve the people that put me in office, to serve them with the money that government has. All right, so first of all, what I'd like you to do, and I'll answer that question because it's important. I've just come from a trip right now, Vancouver. Some trips are paid by donors, some trips are paid by government, some trips are paid by the county. All right? Now, CSW 2018, I was not part of the government delegation from Parliament. Kewapa had already chosen a few women to attend. So later on, after week 1 had already lapsed, I actually found out that the county of Kisii had sponsored Janet Ongera, Honorable Janet Ongera, and the county of Isiolo had sponsored Honorable Jaldeza Rehema. Now, I didn't know at that point, I'm a new parliamentarian, I didn't know that county governments can also sponsor leaders to go. So I called the governor and I said, Governor, CSW, and I think he was in New York at the time. I said, CSW, is the county sending people? He goes, yes, there's a delegation. I said, can I go under the county? Because it's a women's conference, I'd love to be there. I represent Nairobi, the capital city. And he said, yes, sure. And he organized a ticket through his office. And they told me that my per diem will arrive by the time I get to New York. Now, even this trip that I've just gone to, I was sponsored by national government, all right? I left with the ticket. While I was there, within a week, within 3-4 days, my per diem arrived in my account. The per diem for the county, for CSW, never arrived. And it is my right, because I went there and I spent my own personal money. Now, I kept following it up with the governor. And he kept telling me it's going to happen tomorrow. We're processing. 1 minute we don't have accountants, 1 minute we're under investigation, all manner of excuses. And I kept pursuing it because it's my right. And the per diem, if I go to New York with the national government, my per diem is much higher than if I go with the county. With the county, I think it's about 45 or 50,000 shillings per day. And I was only there for about 7 or 8 days. So it was about 450,000, somewhere around that figure. To this date, I have never gotten my per diem, and that's within my right, and I should get it. All right? Now, did the National Assembly give me money for CSW? No. And that can easily be proven. All right? Now, he can go to the National Assembly as the governor. He can write to them. I want to see the letters that he wrote to the National Assembly and the response from the National Assembly telling him that, yes, I did claim twice. All right? I'm a person of integrity. I will not claim twice. All right? So for me, why didn't he go to EACC? Even as 2 weeks ago, he's telling me, go and see Kerich about your per diem. When I was in his office to discuss projects of Nairobi, he actually said, can you please pay her per diem? And he actually said that the reason why they haven't paid it is because all the accountants were arrested or removed from office with the Kidero investigations. So for me, I think it's important that the governor speaks with truthhood, all right, and not to lie, not to dramatize things. So I'm actually asking EACC. You know, sometimes complaints can reach the government arms through the public. This is a complaint by a senior state official, a governor, a sitting elected governor, that I have claimed per diem twice. That is an offense if one has done it that way. So what I would like is the governor to go and present the evidence that I have claimed it twice. All right? In the meantime, I shall also go and see my clerk and my speaker at the National Assembly to confirm that I have never claimed per diem for CSW from the Parliament or from the PSC. All right? As he was claiming on his releases. Now, just giving you just that one example, right? That will show you in itself that the governor does not speak the truth. In fact, it pains me to call him governor, all right? But I give the respect of the office, not of the person. It is so important to respect women. And that is why our president Uhuru Kenyatta, left his country to come to Vancouver, Canada, to sit with other fellow presidents on a podium to discuss the issues of women. And it is such a shame that while the president was discussing issues of women in a country where we are looking at how women can deliver, a lot of you are expecting me to address all the issues that were laid out in the press. But I will not, or in the social media, I will not go down that route. And the reason I will not go down that route is because I choose to act with integrity. I choose to respect my constitution.
Thank you.
I shall be visiting the office of the DCI. I shall be visiting the office of the EACC. I shall be visiting the office of National Cohesion and Integration. I shall be visiting the National Commission on Women. Okay? Why? Because the Gender Commission. Because if I don't stand to defend my rights as a woman, then how am I supposed to defend the rights of other women in this country? It will be impossible. So for me, all I want everyone to know is that the first time I was offended, or the second time I was offended, in public, everybody said, no, just leave it, don't bother, don't argue with the fool.
Shame on them.
And I'll tell you one, there are rules in this country, and I will use every single law and rule and be guided by this constitution to ensure that this time will be the last time that somebody uses falsehood to bring down a woman or to bring down a woman leader. I want
down with intimidation
right from the maker, my creator, God. And I have nothing to be ashamed of. The only thing I'm ashamed of is some of the people that can say horrific lies without thinking. First of all, they have a mother, they have a wife, they have a daughter, they have a sister. All right? When you go out and insult another woman, you are insulting also the ones that are in your house.